For the longest time, the path for ambitious international students seemed so clear, right? You study in a popular country, you get a job, and then you settle down. It's the classic study and stay dream. But what if I told you that familiar map is being completely redrawn as we speak? So let's just ask it straight up. Is that dream broken? If you're planning your future abroad right now and feeling, well, a little nervous about how things are going, you are definitely not alone. The whole landscape is shifting, and it's got a lot of us wondering if that old dream is even possible anymore. I love this phrasing. It just captures the mood perfectly. It's not like the doors of opportunity have been slammed shut, but you can definitely hear the hinges creaking. Those straightforward, predictable paths we all heard about, yeah, they're getting a whole lot more complicated. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. What is actually happening in those traditional study destinations that's causing all this uncertainty? This right here lays it all out. In the UK, that post-study work visa is getting shorter. Over in Canada, the amount of money you need to show has jumped up significantly, and they're actually putting caps on how many students can come in. Australia is cracking down on visa extensions, and even a place like Germany is seeing much longer visa delays and is asking for higher language skills up front. So what this all means is that the journey that used to feel like a straight road now feels more like a confusing, frustrating maze. The predictability that students need to plan their lives is, well, it's starting to fade away. But here's the thing. When one path gets complicated, is the perfect time to find a new one. And that's exactly why we're turning our compass north, to a country that has been quietly, steadily building its reputation as a new North Star for students all over the world. So what's the deal with Finland? It's this incredible combination of strengths. We're talking top-tier education, cutting-edge innovation, and one of the safest societies on the planet. Oh, and it's also been named the happiest country in the world for years in a row. This is a place that genuinely cares about your brain and your well-being. All right, let's break down the real, tangible benefits. What makes Finland not just another option, but maybe a smarter one? We're going to look at three things: value, clarity, and real accessible opportunity. Let's start with the money, because numbers tell a really powerful story. Living costs in Finland, you're looking at around 900 to 1,000 euros a month. Now compare that to a city like London or Toronto, where your rent alone could easily be double that. On top of it, tuition fees are often much, much lower, giving you incredible bang for your buck for a truly world-class education. And I know what you might be thinking, but wait, don't I need to speak Finnish? Nope. And this number is the key. There are over 600 bachelor's and master's programs taught completely 100% in English. The whole philosophy there is that English is all you need to get started and to succeed, especially in the tech world. Learning Finnish later on, that isn't some barrier you have to get over. Instead, it's a bridge you can choose to cross to get even deeper into the culture and unlock even more opportunities. Okay, this next one is a huge practical advantage, a real game changer. As a student in Finland, you can legally work up to 30 hours a week while you're studying. That is way more generous than the usual 20 hours you see in most other countries, and it gives you a real chance to get experience and support yourself. And what happens after you graduate? Well, you get a 2-year permit to stay in the country to look for a job or even start your own company. This shows you that Finland is actually invested in you. They want to keep the talent that they help train, giving you plenty of time to find your place. And there are absolutely jobs to be found. Finland's economy is booming in all the right places. We're talking tech. It's the home of giants like Nokia and gaming studios like Supercell. We're talking healthcare, green energy, R&D, medtech. These aren't just jobs, these are careers at the forefront of what's next. So, we've talked about the value and the opportunities, but let's get back to that idea of clarity. How does this all actually piece together into a long-term plan? Look at how straightforward this journey is. It's laid out in clear, logical steps. First, you study and you work part-time. Then you graduate and you get that awesome 2-year job-seeking permit. Once you land a job, you switch to a work permit. And after just 4 years of continuous stay, you can apply for permanent residence. Simple as that. And that's really the core of it all. It's transparent. There are no sudden policy changes, no hidden rules designed to trip you up at the last minute. It's a system that's built to respect the effort and contribution you bring. So, after hearing all of that, the big question is Finland the right destination for you? Does this new map lead to a place where you can thrive? Well, the people who really do well in Finland are students who love practical, hands-on learning, not just theory. They're the ones who are passionate about new tech and sustainability. They're individuals who truly value safety and a good work-life balance. And honestly, they're the dreamers who are just tired of the chaos and want clarity. You see, choosing Finland isn't about picking a backup plan. Not at all. It's a strategic, forward-thinking move. It's about choosing a launch pad that's designed for the careers and the kind of life of the future. The old routes to success are getting more crowded and more uncertain every day. The real opportunity now, it belongs to those who have the courage to look at the map, see where the new paths are being paved, and dare to chart their own course. And maybe, just maybe, Finland is where your new map begins.